Hi, I'm Kristen with Chef K Gear, here to talk to you about compound butter. Compound butters are like a secret weapon in the kitchen. There are so many types of compound butters that you can make. Think of anything that you would add butter to or put butter on, and then expand on the flavors. You can make compound butters that are sweet, that are savory, really whatever your heart desires. Today I'm going to show you how to make a maple syrup cinnamon compound butter using room temperature softened butter. I'm going to add a little bit of maple syrup, maybe about a tablespoon to start, but really kind of measure with your heart and just decide what looks right, what tastes right. You can give it a little taste and add more if you need to. If you're making a large quantity, you can do it in a mixer. I'm just doing it with a fork, just because I like simple and basic. I'm gonna put in about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And again, don't put it all in at once, add as you go to make sure it's exactly how you want it. This is unsalted butter because I like to control the amount of salt that's added in. And even though this is a sweet compound butter, I'm still gonna add a pinch of salt just to elevate the sweetness a little bit, just to give it a little bit of bright flavor. And again, don't do too much, just flavor as you go. So I've got a little bit of sweet, a little bit of savory with the cinnamon, and some ideas for using this compound butter. You could put it on waffles, think about toast, a nice warm biscuit. Really, the possibilities are as limited as your imagination. One of the really nice things about compound butters is that you can make them ahead of time and just keep them in the fridge or freezer ready for when you have guests. So after you have all the ingredients blended nicely, you're going to wrap your dollop of butter in some saran wrap and make a log, so to speak. So I'm just gonna roll this up, twist the sides, and put this little bundle in the fridge so that later I can just take slices off of it as I need it. Again, you can put it in the freezer for long term or set it out at room temperature in a cute little dish for a holiday table. The possibilities are really endless. Now I'm gonna show you how to make a savory compound butter. Some of the ideas for a savory compound butter would be to put on some chicken, maybe some garlic bread, or if you're sauteing vegetables, you already have compound butter seasoned and ready to go. In this particular case, I'm adding some parsley and some basil, but you could use any of your favorite savory herbs, thyme, rosemary. You just wanna chop it up really nice and small. And then I'm gonna add some delicious herbs like paprika. I've got garlic powder in here and salt. I'm using unsalted butter so that I can control the amount of salt that's in there. I'm gonna mix this up really nicely. And again, depending on what your intention is for the compound butter, you could swap out the different herbs. And I like this paprika because it adds a really nice color. So you're not pale yellow, it's gonna turn a beautiful, vibrant orange. I'm gonna roll this up and get it in the fridge so that it's ready in time for dinner. This is gonna go on chicken, but one of my favorite compound butters is red wine, salt, and black pepper on steak. It's absolutely mouth-wateringly delicious. I'm Kristen with Chef K Gear, and for more culinary tips and tricks and to learn about our custom culinary apparel, go to chefkgear.com or find us on YouTube at Chef K Gear.